Do you think you know when the first animals walked on Earth? Think again. Before the dinosaurs roamed our planet, there was another type of apex predator that lived during the Permian period, the Gorgonopsids. These bizarre-looking creatures are some of the most shocking and lesser-known prehistoric predators in history. Join us as we take a closer look at these strange beasts and discover exactly why they ruled the land millions of years ago, before the dinosaurs took control of Earth. Gorgonopsids were a group of therapsid dinosaurs that have now gone extinct. They have remarkable morphological traits. In the first place, their dimensions ranged widely, with some species reaching lengths that were quite remarkable. In addition, their physical characteristics, such as the shape of their teeth, were perfect for a life of hunting. The bodies of these dinosaurs were stocky and muscular, and they were built for power and dexterity. In addition, their skulls stood out as a distinguishing feature due to the unique mix of qualities that they had. They generally possessed long, elongated snouts that were fitted with an assortment of razor-sharp fangs that were designed specifically for slicing and shredding flesh. These modifications point to a carnivorous diet and the nature of predation on the part of the animal. They have a sprawling stance, with their limbs placed towards the sides of their bodies. This was due to the anatomy of their limbs. Because of the way their limbs were arranged, they were able to move quite quickly and cover a significant amount of land when hunting. Some synapsids underwent an evolutionary transition to become therapsids throughout the course of time, which ultimately resulted in the appearance of Gorgonopsids during the Permian epoch. Taxonomically speaking, they are classified under the therapsida order and the Gorgonopsia suborder of that order. They are then broken down even further into a variety of families and genera depending on the distinctive characteristics of their anatomy. Gorgonopsids had a number of features in common with other ancient predators that lived during the same era, such as huge predatory dinosaurs and saber-toothed mammals. What striking features and evolutionary adaptations did Gorgonopsids share with their contemporaries, hinting at a deeper connection between these diverse lineages? There were key transitional species in the development of terrestrial vertebrates because they had characteristics that were a combination of reptile and mammalian traits. Their highly developed teeth, as well as their specific limb structure, were clear indicators of their adaptations for hunting and surviving in an ever-changing environment. Both their methods of hunting and their diets played an important part in the formation of their behavior. Carnivorous predators by nature, their primary prey consisted of other animals, with an emphasis on herbivorous synapsids and early reptiles. Because of the length of their snouts and the sharpness of their teeth, they were able to efficiently slice and rip flesh, which enabled them to securely secure their prey. Due to the lack of available fossil evidence, the social behavior of these dinosaurs continues to be a subject of discussion. On the other hand, it is thought that they may have engaged in solitary behavior quite similar to that of today's large cats. This isolated way of existence would have enabled them to reduce the amount of competition for resources and increase their level of success or hunting. Gorgonopsids demonstrated a number of features that improved their chances of surviving in the settings in which they lived. These adaptations are referred to as adaptations. Their robust and powerful bodies, together with their stance of having their limbs spread out in front of them, gave them the ability to be agile, strong, and fast. Because of their physical characteristics, they were able to efficiently hunt and subdue their prey. In addition, the well-developed senses that they had, including sharp vision and an olfactory system that was very sensitive, assisted them in tracking down possible prey and finding them. They also exhibited environmental adaptations. The climate and topography of Earth went through a number of changes during the time period known as the Permian. These predators were able to modify their behavior in order to thrive in a variety of environments, from desert areas to dense forests. Their incredible flexibility and durability are on display in the fact that they are able to survive in a variety of environments. The Great Dying, also known as the Permian Triassic extinction event, took place at the tail end of the Permian epoch. This catastrophe is also known as the Permian Triassic extinction event. This devastating catastrophe was responsible for the extinction of a great number of species. It is not known for certain what led to their demise, although some believe that a confluence of circumstances, including shifting climatic patterns, increased volcanic activity, and other environmental pressures, played a part. Now, you must be thinking, what role did these apex predators play in shaping their surroundings? And how did their absence reshape the dynamics of life during that time? The disappearance of Gorgonopsids has a significant impact on the balance of the environment. The disappearance of these top predators caused profound changes in the dynamics of the relationship between predators and prey throughout that time period. It's possible that when these powerful predators were eradicated, the populations of herbivorous synapsids and early reptiles saw a rise in numbers. As a consequence, the structure and balance of the ecosystem were disrupted, which led to changes in the ecology. Even though Gorgonopsids have been extinct, their fossilized remnants ensure that their legacy will live forever. The uncovering and examination of fossils have resulted in the acquisition of priceless information on the development, variety, and adaptations of ancient predators. Paleontologists have reconstructed the anatomy, behavior, and evolutionary connections of these dinosaurs using these fossils. This has contributed to our knowledge of past ecosystems and the history of life on Earth. In addition to this, they have won the hearts of the general public and have evolved into symbols that represent the ancient era. Because of their terrifying demeanor and one-of-a-kind qualities, they have become popular topics for novels, films, and other types of popular culture. Their appearance in mainstream media has not only informed and delighted viewers, but it has also spurred a newfound fascination and interest in paleontology and the study of life that existed in ancient times. How are the fossils of Gorgonopsids, ancient apex predators of the Permian period, discovered and unearthed by paleontologists? Numerous significant fossil discoveries have shed light on the morphology, behavior, and distribution of these fascinating creatures. Paleontological sites around the world have yielded a wealth of Gorgonopsid remains, providing invaluable insights into their evolutionary history and ecological role. One notable fossil discovery is the Gorgonopsid skull found in the Karoo Basin of South Africa. This exceptionally preserved specimen allowed scientists to examine the intricate details of the skull structure, including the distinctive saber-like canines and the complex jaw mechanics. Such findings have provided key information about feeding habits and predatory strategies. Another significant paleontological site is the Permian Age red beds of Russia, where a variety of these dinosaur fossils have been unearthed. These findings have contributed to our knowledge of taxonomic diversity and evolutionary relationships. By studying the fossils found in this region, researchers have identified different species and observed variations in anatomical features, offering insights into the evolutionary adaptations and morphological changes of Gorgonopsids over time. The significance of these fossils extends beyond individual specimens and sites. These fossils have played a crucial role in reconstructing past ecosystems and understanding the broader context of life during the Permian period.